Thank you for watching Not My Bag.
If you're watching this, make sure to like and subscribe.
If you're listening, give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
So going into Love Island, in all honesty, were you looking for love, or was it just a thing of like, do you know what, I'm going to boost my profile, see what happens?
No, genuinely, like before in my meetings, you know, they'd say, you know, your acting's going great and everything. And I was like, no, genuinely, I've never had a boyfriend. Like, I need to find love.
Yeah.
So for me, it was never a thing of like, I need to boost my profile because I was doing good already.
That's the thing. If you're successful in your own right before, then you're not really, you know, you are gaining exposure, but you're not going in just for
No,
for
definitely
that.
not. Yeah, for sure.
Fair enough.
You want me to be like, I went in.
Yeah, George, fair enough.
I thought you were going to be like, no, I went in there for clout. But no, that's fair enough.
People say that then?
No, there has been like, even Molly May and stuff, didn't she? I think admitted that she went in not looking for love.
Do you know what I think is
really?
that some of the bombshells definitely go in with a kind of attitude that's like, I want to get as much out of this time as I can.
Yeah.
Do you know? Which I think fair play. I feel bad for the ones that go in there and get, you know, the ones that really get cut from the edit.
Yes.
I feel so bad.
And then you're like, wait, were you on the show?
They're the
That's
ones
really
that I
harsh.
know. I just think when you leave, like, I love you and I think it's great you did that, but don't put it in your bio. Do you know what I mean? That was basically a weekend
What
away
did you
here.
write? Was on Love Island for 48 hours.
Do you know what I mean? I just think, oh, you can't do that.
That's really horrible though.
Catherine Moore.
Do you think like there was anyone in there from day one that you thought they're probably playing a bit of a game? Or had a game plan?
I think, there's a few people that definitely had game plans. Not in terms of like their feelings weren't genuine, but I think they knew
What they were
how
doing.
it would get them, you know, week
Yeah.
after week staying there. And there were a few mentions at lunch, you know, wondering how many Instagram followers they had.
Really? Because we heard that about last series
Yeah.
as well.
And I was like, why do you care?
Yeah, there was a certain couple of Love Islanders in the last
year,
series that when we spoke to people that were in it, they said that they would...
That's all they're going about.
Yeah, they would constantly speak about followers.
Yeah.
How many do you think I'm on now? We've been in here 4 weeks.
Oh,
Like,
and there
Yeah.
was one, I'm not going to mention him, but him. Well, I've already narrowed it down a little bit. And he was in the finalists as well, so you guys can work out. But he'd
I think I
ask
know.
people when they came in and be
Really?
like, the Catherine Moore guys, and be like, what am I unfollowing?
Yeah, like, did
Yeah.
you check and stuff?
Yeah, there was
you
a
know,
few
you
people.
think, oh.
I know.
But you've had the year with the kind of welfare thing, haven't you?
Yeah,
With
the
Insta.
change where it was dormant.
Yeah.
And how was
Yeah.
that? Like,
Do you know what? For me personally, I'm glad
Yeah.
because I would not have wanted my friends and family to have like
Sit
seen
through
all
the
the
comments.
comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually worked out.
and that's why I
okay
think
for
they've done
you.
it, of course, isn't
It
it?
has worked out, but then I had to sit through them all by myself.
Yeah, that's
That's what I
in
mean,
the
'cause
taxi.
DMs don't go away, do they? You're
No,
still going to
they
open your
don't.
phone and have all these thousands of DMs.
Yeah.
Either nice or probably some of them horrible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I was in the taxi on the way back from the airport, literally in tears because I was just like reading it all myself, hadn't been filtered.
horrible.
But I thought I'd rather see it. I'd rather see everything that's been said
Yeah.
and then get over it.
Yeah,
Delete and move on. Isn't
I
it?
get what you
Delete,
mean.
yeah.
And I think afterwards, I don't know about you, but now I would never look up like our name on Twitter or anything like that.
No, I
Or
think that's the
Facebook, 'cause
worst
They
thing
are the worst two.
They are the worst people.
The worst two.
The worst.
George and I just did this YouTube video. We were
Yeah.
saying earlier, TikTok and Insta, so different. We just did this
Yeah.
YouTube video. They put it on Insta. I was reading the comments. I thought, oh,
This is horrible.
last night I was reading the comments. But I giggle about me and George are giggling. In
No, you
hysterics.
have to. You have to be able to like take the piss out of yourself
Yeah.
and just run with it because they run with it.
Just be like, they
they'll be-
weren't on the show. I was.
Exactly. They
Move
don't
on.
know me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's the way people can just openly DM though.
I know.
Like faces on there, do you know what I mean? And like be horrible. I just
Yeah.
don't get it. Really don't get it.
I know. Sometimes I want to just message their workplace. Like,
Hi,
They just
Find the really mean ones and do a LinkedIn troll one
do
day.
you really think they should be working for you?
So when you walked into the villa and then you coupled with Will,
Yes.
what was the whole situ with that? Because I wanted to know, like, was there that initial attraction with him? Was you just a bit like...
friendship couple.
So yeah, it was
Yeah.
friendship because obviously I picked Kai, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then obviously as soon as Tanielle came in, she was looking straight at him and I was like, she's going to pick
Heads
him.
were like-
I was like, oh no, what have I done? Everyone's going to be like, I thought I'm going to be so embarrassed. So yeah, I went to the subs bench with Anna May and then I got put with Will. But
Will's lovely though, isn't he?
He's so lovely. And I was like, even if it's just friendship based, like you're going to make me laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But
What's it like just jumping in a bed with just like really some random, like obviously you didn't know Will.
No.
Like you're just jumping in bed with this random guy. And
I
like,
know.
oh, okay, so we're in like, and it's probably even a bit weirder that it's a friendship couple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're looking at him and you're like, I'm not attracted to you at all really, but I've got to sleep in a bed with you.
No,
sort of
so bizarre.
Yeah.
No, putting it like that, it was really weird.
It's giving like school trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
School trip.
Picked out of a hat
school
or something.
trip.
I was just hoping that he didn't snore. That was my one
Is there
thing.
any really bad snorers?
There's a few snorers. There's some sleep talkers.
Really?
Yes.
That freaked me out.
Yes, I sleep talk.
Do you?
I do.
You
and I sleep.
that one quiet.
And I sleepwalk too.
Did you sleepwalk in the villa?
I think only once. I definitely slept talks. So I wasn't bad. Tom actually went to the beach hut in his sleep because he had a dream that Will told him to go to the beach hut.
No.
So he went to the beach hut and the producer was like, Tom, are you okay? He was like, I heard you needed me. He was like, I heard you ask me into the beach hut. And they were like, no, but he was asleep.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, I used to sleepwalk.
so
It's bad.
weird.
You can't wake people up either when they do
No,
it.
you
Got to let them
can't.
ride it
You have
out.
to.
Did you ever worry about sleep talking and like slagging someone off?
I think
and,
no.
like, slipping up?
So apparently, I did speak about someone in my sleep once.
Did you?
But I don't know the context.
Oh,
But that
Was it
is
Zara? Is that why she got so
No.
aggy and irate?
you have an issue with me.
She came in on smoke. I was watching that clip back last night and I did look at the situation. I thought you handled that very well.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of like, I feel like whatever you would have said
Wouldn't have
mattered.
No,
And
it wouldn't
you
have.
didn't do anything wrong. Like,
No.
I get if you were in the last week and there'd been like exclusive and stuff like that. You would literally like you fancy Tom a bit.
Didn't
you
she
know
call
what
you
I mean?
bruv
Like,
as well? Did she
Did
say
she call me
bruv?
bruv?
Did she say
she said something like, "I didn't fly all the way from South Africa, bruv." To
no from London, whatever?
To London, yeah, to
she
South
said
Africa.
bruv,
To
and there was a
piss you
lot of
off.
hands and stuff, and I thought,
Yeah,
I
a
wouldn't
lot
have-
of hands,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good thing they limit the alcohol. I think
Oh, for sure.
I would have been. I'm sure you would have
Some
been.
nights
involved.
we'd get two though if drama was kicking off.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you actually feel that? Because obviously you hadn't been drinking or not.
So I'm not really a massive drinker, so
Right.
one would get me tipsy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'd have the red wine because it was the highest consumption. And I'd be trying to get everyone else on it, but Tanya
Yeah.
would be like, oh no, I can't.
I don't like red wine.
I'd be like, just do it.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
you drunk.
I love it red wine.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Yeah, because I've heard like it must be really hard to not drink that much for
Yeah.
that period of time and be around so many people. And
Oh, yeah.
can't listen to music and do all that.
No,
stuff as
and
well.
you just want to run away at some point.
Yeah. Did you ever have any moments where you had to like, take yourself away?
Yeah. I'd go
Yeah.
up onto the terrace. Not
just
with
for a
Tom,
bit of peace
but
and
just
quiet.
up on the terrace.
No, I get that. I think I'd have to have a couple of shower cries if I was in there. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, for sure. You need those moments.
Yeah.
You do.
Because it's so intense. It's
Otherwise,
so
you
intense.
would go stir crazy.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. No, 100%.
So you obviously were initially like one of the first big couples for you. Obviously was Kai, wasn't it? Because you were coupled up with, wasn't like you were in a couple with Harris and
Yeah,
stuff like that
so I
for a
was
little
with
bit.
Tom and then Harris.
Yeah.
Did you have Will, Tom, and Harris in the first week?
It was
So
literally
what was
like
going
the
through your
first
head?
like
You
few
must have been
days.
like-
You must have literally been
It was
scrambled.
a lot to take in,
yeah.
and I think I was overthinking it too much.
Fine.
But did you feel kind of good? Because obviously you're like, all these boys actually kind of find me quite attractive. Do you know
No,
what I
of
mean?
course, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's really
Not
nice.
complaining.
Yeah.
I can't complain. No, when Tom obviously picked me, it was very nice.